here.
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
Well, we found about pretty much everything. It was pretty. It was kind of like sort of with what I expected. Oh, where did you put mirror? Kind of like everything that I was expected. I did get something wrong, but something's wrong. But yeah, it's mostly the same as I predicted.
Great, and it's all thanks to you.
He did give the first hit, but yeah,
So the
you could
stories
write
did
everything
get it
down.
right
That would be
after all.
nice.
Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least, although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. So thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't...
Alright, let's wait for 2 days.
Skyward, scatter. Yeah, skyward, scatter.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I'll never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
Very careful, very good advice.
Hey, here, Clow. Miss Shanyon, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Well, people not gonna believe that unless you tell him
100 years?
that she's an artist. She's so bad at disguising herself.
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see.
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just as...
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but...
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Traveler?
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Ooh,
Hello.
nice outfit.
Shuyu! You got a new outfit! Mm-hmm. Master
So
made
you
it.
playable win?
I like it too. Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Oh, it's Cloud Retainer's team.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe...
It appears my young apprentice has her own... Now, this expert you mentioned.
Soon. Here, allow me to make some introductions.
Oh,
This
it's
is Zhang Li, a
sure.
well-respected consultant at Longshong Funeral Parlor and
This
an
is
expert
awkward.
in all manner of valuables and antiques.
But why didn't I guess that? I was thinking of who's good at praising stuff. Is it like a playable characters? It sounds like a playable characters. Right, of course. It's the Geo. the CEO, the CEO of Geo,
Mr. Zhongli,
Mr.
this is
Zhongli
Miss
himself,
Shuyu. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned
the
earlier.
Mr. Osmanthus wine. That's the same. Oh, yeah, sure.
Huh.
Um,
Ah, if it isn't Miss Shenyu. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr.
this is
Zhang?
so awkward.
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the...
Huh. So you...
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Shenyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Shenyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli.
Yeah, sure. Just praise each other.
While I am loath to butt into this, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
That sounds.
Can I be certain that you're not
He's so
working
smart.
together to swindle me?
Ha! A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Okay, that sounds so sus.
Miss Shenyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Shenyun, wait!
He's being careful. That's smart.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So,
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance, the same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind,
all right. Since I hired you as my then in that case, Miss Shenyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is...
The Northland Bank.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now.
Do you
I'll
know what a
return to
bang
collect the
is?
goods once you've received the funds.
I don't think Cloud Retainer knows what a bang is. He only needs to explain everything.
Zhongli!
my friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great! How about you?
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Shenyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Shenyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hard...
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. Turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, let's say one place...
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic...
Oh?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on...
Ha! Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation.
It should be a most
Thank you so
splendid
much,
occasion.
Cloud Retainer.
Shuyu, come now, it is time to dine.
Okay, so Shuyu is gonna be part of the story now.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli. That should be everyone, right? Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
Or because it gives you a lot of crit rate and attack percent.
That sounds rather implausible.
I think that's why people can't stop
Although with
eating
the
it.
right preparation,
Especially the
certain
whale.
dishes can...
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
You can fly, Paimon.
Wait up!
And goes into the sunset and credit. Oh, time for the lantern, right?